basically what we need to do is isolate the y variable. So I'm just going to circle the y. And basically what I'm doing is I'm pinning the y. I'm not going to move the y. The y is going to stay right there. All I'm going to do is undo what's happening to the y. So if you look at this, there's two things that are happening. I have this y is being multiplied by 3/2, as well as this x is being added to the y, right? Because that's a positive x. So in reality, it's adding. You could also rewrite it like this. Right? That's the exact same equation, just written a different way. Correct? So everybody sees that x is actually being added. Right? So whenever we're solving equations, we always undo addition and subtraction first, and then we undo multiplication and division. So to solve for this y, first thing I'm going to do is subtract an x on both sides. So therefore, I have 3/2 y equals negative x minus 3. OK? Now the next thing is you can see that I have my y is being multiplied by 3/2. So to undo multiplication, you can divide. However, rather than dividing by a fraction, we prefer to multiply by its reciprocal. So instead of dividing by 3/2, which you could do, I can also just multiply by its reciprocal. Now, you notice here, though, I have a binomial. So what I'm going to have to do is put it in parentheses when I multiply here. So any fraction multiplied by its reciprocal multiplies the 1, leaving me with a y. And now I have basically 2/3 times negative x minus 3, which if they ask you to simplify it further, you can just apply a distributive property. And you get y equals a negative 2/3 x. 2/3 times negative 3 is going to leave you with a negative 2. Yes?